relationship with the SSE and the SEE by giving you some quizzes. Will give you a very big statistics chart, and they will give you all kind of a semi-product of it, and you are going to calculate that using the condition given. Okay, so for example, in our table, we got the degree of freedom, we got the cross product of it, we got the sum square of a regression, sum square of a residual, sum square of error, you may say that. We got main sum square, we just divide the degree of freedom, and sometimes you can play more with it. So let me just write it here. So you can play more with it by using the sum square of the residual, SSE. So SS means the sum of square. So you sum of that, you square that, and you sum all that up. And of course, the thing you are dealing with is the error term. Okay. Once you got that, and you need to consider degree of freedom. So degree of freedom n-2, of course, and you got the standard error of it. So you square root that. You got the standard error of the estimate. So that's how you calculate that. So sum square of the error, you divide n-2, you square root that, you got the standard error of the estimate. So that's how you calculate the standard error of the estimate. So you know, when you calculate the f value, let me compare that. All right. So when you got the f value, you kind of need the standard error of the estimate, and you just divide n minus k minus 1. Right, so this is just totally different. So you need to make that clear. Okay, so let me just further explain that. Okay, so what is SSE anyway? So what is SSE anyway? Let me just take it out. So SSE just sum square of error. So what is error? Error means error means residual. Okay, so what is residual? Just if you are predicting a certain number, say that this is a number you are predicting, y hat, let me add a hat, which means that is number you predicted, and you just take out the real y here, you subtract the predicted number from the real number, and you got what is the left, that is the residual, and you square that, and of course you can sum all that up. So you can sum all that up, I equals to 1 all the way up to n, you sum all that up, you got the sum square, because you can see the square, and you sum the sum of square SS of all the error term. So this is SSE. So fairly simple. And you want to do this SE, which means the standard deviation, right? So you just want to standardize that, right? So SE, how to do that? You use the SSE, sum squared, you minus n minus, you divide by n minus 2, you square root that, you got the standard error of the estimate, right? So you kind of just standardize that, standardize that, right? So how to standardize that? You just square root that. So this is way of how to do the standardization, right? And yeah, it can get pretty confusing at times, but once you get hang of it, and you know my way of just cut all this sum square and standard error, you just cut all that out. And once it's E is error, is residual, is the difference between the predicted number and the actual number. And once you got that, you will solve this problem with ease.